Hey everybody, today we are reading through the Steam reviews of Halo Infinite. The good, the bad, what do the people think who play this game on PC? I've wanted to do a video like this for a very long time, so let's not waste any more time, let's jump right into it. Now as of me making this video, overall the reviews are mostly positive, the recent reviews are mixed, and that's actually an improvement because during Season 2 and Season 3, they were mostly negative, but with Season 4, it's gone back to being mixed. Berserk Turk has 1,000 hours on record, and he says multiplayer was real bad at launch, but a year later, and now the game is amazing. Can't imagine where the game will be in another year. Loving it right now, just need more players. And I think that's been the sentiment a lot of people are saying. The game was in a pretty rough state, but the recent updates especially have made the game a lot better. It's funny that the review actually next to it says they actually fixed a lot of the problems with this game. Give it a second chance, you will not be disappointed. And it does make me happy to see people are enjoying the game now. There is so much more content on offer, so if 343 keeps it up, I'm sure the game is going to be in even better state for Season 5, Season 6, and beyond. Tansky says, unless you live in America, good luck finding games. And that's still an issue. I always bring it up, I always tell 343, and I always tell you guys, you live outside of America, and you're a decently skilled player. This guy had 1,200 hours on record. It is a lot harder to find matches. You just cannot connect consistently to American servers in say BTB, 4v4. Free-for-all's okay, and Infection's alright, but the other ones are pretty difficult. I was actually surprised at how many positive reviews there's been. On screen, I'll throw an image up for you guys now. People saying it's fun, pretty fun nowadays, used to be bad, it's much better. Start off slow, but it's getting better. It's alright. But there is negative ones too. Absolute garbage, worse than Halo 5. 343 hates you and hates Halo. This game is a marionetted corpse of a once great franchise, ruined by developers who don't understand the game they were tasked with, continuing by implementing useless guns, unnecessary mechanics, ruined game modes, and unmemorable maps. Fuck 343 and fuck this game. And honestly, that's pretty understandable. 343 burned a lot of bridges, and I said it's going to take a lot of time and a lot of effort to win back a lot of fans. They're doing a good job, don't get me wrong. Halo Infinite is in a much better state than it was in before, but 343 needs to do a lot more work. That's why I'm happy they're doing PvE and Firefight, and we're getting AI and Forge. That'll make players a lot happier. But in terms of campaign fans, they still have to wait quite a while, and I hope that changes in the future. Dark Ace says this game has definitely had a shaky start with their misguided focus on competitive and lack of content. Despite that, it's always felt like a proper evolution of Halo from Halo 3 that I've been wanting. I feel the same way. Halo 4, Halo 5, they were cool games in their own way, but Halo Infinite, especially in art style and then gameplay a bit too, it feels like a proper sequel to Halo 3. If you wanted a modern day Halo game, this is the closest the 343 has gotten, and that's probably why I enjoy the gameplay so much. He goes on to say, I'd been seeing more positive things about this game lately, and I finally had a chance to return and try it out, and I truly believe that Halo Infinite has finally made it as a proper Halo game. And he makes a very good point, because I would say yes, the content that Halo Infinite has now is what the game should have launched with Forge, with all of the maps, all the modes, the new armors, etc. That would have been a really great starting point. Moving on from that, and Lucard says, when you've played 200 hours and it never improved, go to Plat to Bronze in a season, ya hackers beware. I thought there'd be a lot of hackers. Surprisingly, I very rarely run into any, unless I'm playing high level Onyx ranked, and their awareness seems very suspicious, like they always know where I am. Then you can tell by theater that they're cheating, but it happens only 1 in 100 matches. Chooch says this game crashes at least once every single time I play it. I've checked files multiple times, I've deleted and reinstalled. Nothing fixes it, please fix this. He makes a very good point, the game does crash a lot on PC. In the 11,500 games I've played, it has crashed probably 440 times. BTB is worse than 4v4, mainly because the matches go for longer, and it's more people, and it's more stress on the actual PC. But even with a fantastic PC that I have, I still seem to crash a lot in BTB. Mithril says, would rather eat a cantaloupe whole. Kellerick says we were bad, but now we're good. And Monkey Zombie says decided to go back once Infection was added to see if it was fun. Crashes every time on the loading screen. Unfortunately, I can't ever play this game again. And I just feel like as a PSA, a public service announcement, if you are having this issue, uninstall the HD texture pack and the campaign. Both of them cause a lot of crashes. If that doesn't work, update your drivers, but that will fix your issue. I get a lot of comments from you guys, and I can't respond to absolutely every single person, but if I can spread awareness as best I can help answer all of your questions. Big Gorilla says, actually playing the game is pretty meh. After 1.5 years, it's still the worst UI of all time. I've never had an issue trying to add another player. I play 5 games and get the same map twice, a poor excuse for a Halo game. How many hours does a player have to have before you feel like they can make a proper assumption of the game? I'll leave that up to you, comment section. Wonder Waffle says, ever mess up so bad that you try hard from your parents? These developers do. And Who's Blue says, lamest game I've ever played, same old boring maps again and again, 10-minute loading times, and microtransactions. And just on the maps point, I think 343 has added 16 maps this season, a combination of the community and them as dev maps, with a whole bunch of new playlists. So I definitely think there's enough content for players now. And on the flip side of that, Cooler says best Halo multiplayer to date, most interesting sandbox, gameplay, forge, and game modes. Don't listen to the haters, just try it. TexT said, I've never had a game make me so violently depressed while playing it, and I pre-ordered Cyberpunk and Battlefield 2042. Ugly God says, the shit game full of shit players, but it's really fun. Beeve says, this game sucks, blank, 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 blank. Do not play it or we'll play with your blank. I don't even know what that means. Deimos says, icky. Phantom Cat 136 says, too many sweaty 5-year-olds. And Commander Bamerai says, I hate it, but he recommended it. So I don't know if he accidentally meant to go downvote, but he's given it an upvote. Arctic Fox says, if you pray to the massive 343 portrait hard enough, they might just let you have an extra free knee pad. And A-Scry says, trash, 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 Wutrasa, Trusaha, trash, trash, trash. It's like he spelled it wrong. He spelled every single one. He didn't just copy and paste. He actually wrote out every single trash. And I'm kind of impressed by that. And finally, not recommended, nothing to look forward to. Sprinting is just getting you someone 2 seconds faster, and weapons are random. Not fun IMO. 0.7 hours on record. Are you sure you weren't playing Fiesta? So this was a fun video to do, and to me it's very important because I want to look back season 5, season 6 and beyond, and I want to see what the reviews actually say. Will it get more positive over time? Time will tell, but hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.